Come on, let's go.
No, the boss said to make sure. I was going to
Don't be stupid, there's enough there. Come on, leave it, let's go.
What about the can?
Leave the can, it don't matter, come on, let's go.
I reckon they did this, don't you? Came back last night.
That's why we got to stop them, love. You don't stand up to toros like that, you never get rid of them.
It is worth it, Mrs. Mary. These people work for a guy called Harper. And he's been extorting money from small businesses for years.
If you know what he's doing, you don't need us then, do you?
The thing is, we've never been able to get any firm evidence against him. Because no one's been prepared to help us before.
I wonder why.
All set, Gov?
Let's have a look, shall we? Skates from Deacon. How's it looking, Rod?
Yeah, fine, Gov. Just remind Mr. Marion not to stand too close to the targets, yeah?
Did you get that, Vince?
Yeah, don't worry, I'll stay back there so you can see them. What about when they leave? You're going to arrest them then?
No, we'll wait and see how much evidence we've got. And we don't want them to know that you're helping us. So just let them go, and as soon as they've gone, we'll come round.
Yeah, OK, that's right.
Now remember, we'll be watching you the whole time, so you'll be in no danger.
I still wish we'd got a bit more hard evidence to link Jimmy Smith with Price and the others.
Oh, that was OK yesterday, wasn't it? Those photographs went down well with the jury. All we've got to do is keep telling them that Smith did it.
What? Don't tell me you're back again. After yesterday, I reckon you'd give it up as a bad job.
Oh, yeah? Why is that then, Shaney?
Oh, you are joking, aren't you? Everyone on that jury knows that this is a fit-up. You've only got to look at them. You'd say anything to put my old man away, even getting that slag Price to fit him up.
Shane.
What?
Has anyone ever told you that you've got a great big mouth? Yeah, that's better, isn't it? Go on. Hadn't you better take your new stepmum inside?
Cocky little.
Yeah, don't let him get to you. He won't be half so flash when his old man's not there to hold his hand, you'll see.
OK, they're off the bike. They're going towards the office now, and they should be in sight.
Yeah, we got them.
Had a bit of an accident then.
How do you know?
Well, it's outside, isn't it, the van? You want to be careful with cooking stoves and what have you. No one hurt, I hope.
Somebody did it on purpose.
What? You're joking.
Now, if you'd taken out our insurance yesterday, that might not have happened.
What do you mean?
You have something to do with it? No. Look, what you
Oh,
mean?
careful,
With our
Vince.
insurance, we'd be able to sort things out for you. So what about it then, eh? You think it's time to sign up now, do you? You never know when something else is going to go wrong.
I don't know so much. My other insurance people said they'd never heard of mutual traders. They said I should try to find out who was running it. Here.
He's going to blow it. Hold on, let's see.
You know the score, you pay us and you don't have to worry, right?
That's it, is it? It's protection, is that right?
Nah, Vince, stay back.
I said leave. Right, let's make your mind up, time.
Should we get in there, Gov?
No, hold on.
You're just crooks. You ain't getting a penny out of me.
Not a penny! There's no need to be like that.
Go on, get out. Now, before I call the police.
All right. But you're making a big mistake.
No, he's blown it. I'm going to see if Vince is all right.
Sorry, Mr. Deacon, I lost my temper. It was the way he looked at me when he was doing it. As though he thought I was dirt.
That's all right, that's all right. We've got a lot of useful information from that.
Enough to get him into court. I mean, anybody seeing that would know they were threatening me.
Well, we'll have to do some checking first, find out who else they've been putting the squeeze on, but I'm sure we'll get them into court in the end.
So, did you get what you wanted?
No, not yet, but they will.
We'll be checking with the other traders in the area. Now we know what these people look like, we'll be able to find out if they've been threatening anybody else.
So all this was a waste of time. Give me that. Get in that van and get down to the industrial estate. We've lost enough time already this morning. Go on.
Isn't it true that the only real piece of evidence you can offer against Mr. Smith is the testimony of a convicted bank robber, David Price?
Convicted of the robberies Mr. Smith planned.
Price made a deal, which meant that in exchange for testifying against Mr. Smith, he was only sentenced to 3 years in prison, unlike his colleagues in the robberies who were each sentenced to 15 years. Now, avoiding prison for 12 extra years is a pretty strong reason to lie and put someone else in the dock, isn't it, Sergeant?
No, I don't think so. We also had the other evidence which implicated Mr. Smith in the planning of those robberies.
Really? Which evidence do you mean?
The photographs, taken while we had Price, Markham and Lennox under surveillance. Mr. Smith was photographed with all three men, both before and after the raids. They looked as if they were celebrating.
So because you saw Mr. Smith associating with known criminals once or twice, you made the assumption that he was a criminal too?
No, we'd observed him with these men on 7 occasions.
Nevertheless, if you'd seen Mr. Smith when his restaurant was full of office girls out on a hen night, would you therefore have assumed that Mr. Smith was actually working as a secretary?
No, of course not.
Of course not. But it is true that you and your fellow officers at Sun Hill have been trying and failing to find some evidence of wrongdoing against Mr. Smith for some time now.
No, we'd kept Mr. Smith under observation because we believed he was involved in criminal activities.
So, after 5 failed attempts to pin crimes on Mr. Smith, isn't it fair to say that you and your fellow officers were getting pretty desperate to make something stick, anything?
We believed he was breaking the law. When we had sufficient evidence to prove it, we charged him, Your Honour.
Inspector, I don't ask whether the customers ride motorbikes. I just sell them flowers.
Oh, come on, Maddie. It is Mandy, isn't it? We're not talking about customers, you know that. We think these two have been going around to all the local businesses trying to extort money.
I'm sorry, Inspector. This shop is all I've got. I've put a lot of work into it.
But you know what I'm talking about, don't you?
I might have seen them. But even if I had, I couldn't stand up in court and say so.
Well, I reckon it was the same all over the ground, Gov. No one's going to risk annoying Harper by talking to us.
Well, Vince Marriott can't be the only person who's prepared to stand up to them. We just have to find the others.
Was there any doubt in your mind that you had the right man?
No, none at all. When we told Smith that we'd got photographs of him with Price and the others, he looked like he swallowed a fish.
Meaning?
He knew he'd been caught out.
I see. Thank you, Sergeant Beech. No more questions, Your Honour.
Sergeant Beech, do you base all your police work on how someone looks when you arrest them?
I'm sorry, I don't understand the question.
Well, you said that because Mr. Smith looked like he'd swallowed a fish, you thought he was guilty.
It was pretty obvious. He kept shaking his head and saying, "I don't believe this is happening." He looked as sick as a parrot.
Yes, well, let's leave fish and parrots to one side, shall we, and concentrate on the facts. You arrested Mr. Smith at his home and took him to Sun Hill Station, is that correct?
Yes.
And then you and Sergeant Daly conducted an interview lasting 5 minutes before Mr. Smith asked for his solicitor at 8:36 p.m. What happened then?
Mr. Smith was taken to a cell till his solicitor arrived at about 11:15.
So Mr. Smith sat in a cell for just over 2 hours waiting for his solicitor. What were you doing during that time?
Can't remember. Catching up on paperwork in the office, I think.
All the time?
I think I might have gone down to the canteen for a few minutes.
Didn't go anywhere else?
No.
So why does it say in the custody record that you made a visit to Mr. Smith in his cell at 10:16 p.m.? You did make that visit, didn't you, Sergeant Beech?
Yes. Yeah, I did go down to see Smith. I'd forgotten. But it was just for a couple of minutes.
5 minutes, to be exact, from 10:16 to 10:21 p.m.
If you say so.
No, not if I say so. If the custody record says so. Is it wrong?
No.
All right, then. So would you like to tell us the purpose of that visit to my client, now that you remember it?
I think I went to ask Smith if he had any information about another case I was working on.
Another case? Not the case Mr. Smith had been arrested for?
No, that would be against the rules of pace, obviously.
I see. So when the custody sergeant, Sergeant Boyden, was called away to deal with another prisoner, you weren't tempted to ask Mr. Smith about his own case?
No, I asked him about the other case and I left.
Really? Well, I suggest to you, Sergeant Beech, that you took the opportunity of being alone with my client to offer him a deal.
No, Your Honour.
Didn't you tell Mr. Smith that if he cooperated and admitted to a charge of conspiracy, you'd make sure he got bail? The implication being, of course, that if he didn't confess, he'd be held on remand.
No, I didn't say that.
You sure? A moment ago, you couldn't even remember making the visit to my client.
I didn't offer him a deal.
But surely it would have been good for everyone, wouldn't it? You'd get your case cleared up more quickly, and Mr. Smith would be freed on bail. Wasn't it even a temptation?
No.
Didn't even cross your mind? The chance to strengthen your case and get a quick result?
No, I told you. I didn't even think about it.
Really?
Where the hell did they get the idea that you offered Smith a deal?
I don't know. Look, Jeff, I don't think the jury took it seriously. Okay?
Seriously? Did you see him? You didn't offer him a deal, did you?
No, of course not. What do you take me for, a mug?
Are you sure? What's Smith going to drop out when he gets in the witness stand, eh?
Nothing. Look, I went to see him about the Newbury case, that's all.
Somebody put the idea of a deal into that barrister's head and it hasn't done us any favours.
Steve, Dave.
Yeah, I see. Fast food or what?
Easy.
He's losing it.
You all right, mate? Tony, ambulance.
So your meetings with Mr. Price, Mr. Lennox and Mr. Markham were purely social charity events?
That's right.
All right, let's move on to your relationship with the Sun Hill Police. How would you describe that?
Oh, that's easy. They've been trying to pin something on me for ages, especially Sergeant Daly.
Could you be more specific?
They've arrested me 5 times in the last 2 years, and each time they've got the wrong bloke.
You've never been charged with a crime?
Not until now. And this is only because they got Price to make up a lot of rubbish about me just to save his own neck.
So how did you feel about being arrested again in October?
I knew it was a waste of time. I hadn't done anything, but that didn't seem to bother them.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that when Sergeant Beech over there came down the cells to see me, he said they'd make sure they put me away this time.
Really? Did he say anything else?
He said I should make it easier on myself. He said, don't be a mug, Jimmy. Put your hands up to the conspiracy and I'll make sure you get bail.
And what did you think that Sergeant Beech meant by that?
If I didn't make a confession, I would stay locked up.
Are you sure?
He said that if I didn't play ball, I would be eating prison food until the trial.
So what did you do?
I told him to get lost. I hadn't done anything I wasn't going to say I had.
And at no time did you admit to having anything to do with these robberies?
Of course I didn't. It was a load of old toffee, and they know that.
And would you say that being held without bail for the last 19 weeks was in any way connected with your refusal to do a deal with Sergeant Beech?
Definitely. I wouldn't give them what they wanted, so they kept me locked up. Just like they said they would.
Yeah, they were here the other week. Making threats? Not in the open. They wanted me to join some insurance scheme, but I knew what they meant. So I told them I got all the insurance I need. They've been back? No. And they wondered if they got any sense. What do you mean? You know whose patch this is? If Steve Harper finds out that somebody's trying to push him out, he'll be fishing bodies out of the canal. Not that they work for Harper already. No, not these two. I should know. I've been paying off long enough. Stay. Come on, Mr. Deacon. How do you think I stay in business? But why didn't you come to me? All you had to do was make a statement. Come off it. 5 more years and I sell, and then I'm going home. And I don't want to get there in a wheelchair. Well, that's it.
Have the thanks, mate. It's all right. Be in touch.
Nice week.
It's the triumph of British justice, this is. The jury ain't stupid. They knew a fit up when they saw one.
Come on, you want to make things worse?
Oh, mind your backs, everyone, or Sergeant Daly there'll have us all for obstruction.
Yes! Everyone knows what Steve Harper does to people who step on his ground.
Do we know who's stupid enough to do that?
Well, the only firm it could be is Jimmy Smith's.
He's been on remand for 2 months. Yep. Yes, Rod. What, no one thought to tell us before? No, we're on our way round to the hospital now.
What's happened?
Someone stabbed Vince Marriott.
You want me, Gov?
Yeah, don't shut the door. So, what happened in court?
You know juries, Gov. Some of them won't convict no matter what you tell them.
And this allegation of a deal, where does that come from?
No idea. Smith made it up.
He didn't make up the visit.
So?
So why didn't you tell anyone about the visit?
Nobody asked. Besides, it was nothing to do with Smith's case.
Oh, come on, nobody believed that. You blew the whole case.
Hang on a minute. This morning, you were the one saying you didn't have enough hard evidence against Smith. We never had more than a 50-50 chance of getting a result, and you know it.
We didn't even have that after you'd been on the stand.
Listen, it went badly, all right, I admit it. But I'm not the only one standing here who's ever made a mistake in front of a jury, now am I?
So you didn't offer Smith a deal?
Of course not. But then maybe somebody should have. At least that way we'd have had more than a few poxy photographs to back up the case.
Listen, on your own cases you do what you want, but not on mine, right?
All right, Jeff. Give us a minute, will you?
Yes, Gov.
So he's just a cock-up?
Sir?
All right, Don. Off the record, I know Jeff's steamed up. But did you pull a fast one just to firm the case up?
No, Gov. I went down to see Smith to see if he had any information about the Newbury case. If you remember, you were the one who wanted it given top priority at the time.
So why didn't you tell the CPS you paid him a visit?
Why would I? It wasn't relevant to Smith's case, and the CPS didn't ask. Besides, we all go down to see prisoners from time to time. It's not against the rules.
Well, you must have guessed what it would look like.
No, I didn't. It was all above board. Matthew Boyden logged the visit in the custody record. It was there for anyone to see. But I wouldn't have gone down if I'd have known Smith was going to make up this cock and bull story.
All right, Don. I'll take your word for it. I suppose Smith was looking to have a creative brief. But let's make sure this situation doesn't happen again. Okay?
Yes, Gov.
Good.
Don't stay too long.
Hello. Oh, Mr. Deacon.
How are you feeling?
Oh, it's a bit sore. I'll be all right. Listen, I know who it was. The same two who came to the office. Harper's men. I was trying to stop them smashing up the van. One of them, big one, had a knife.
Did they say they worked for Harper's?
Nah. All they said was, you should have paid up this morning. But it had to be Harper, didn't it? I mean, he was the one who said was running their racket.
That's what I thought this morning. I'm not so sure now.
Well, whoever it was, we can get him into court now,
No,
can't
it's
we?
not going into court.
Oh, he's stupid, love. Of course it is.
No. Couldn't you just keep quiet? If you hadn't got the police involved, none of this would have happened. But, oh, no, you had to play the hero.
Somebody's got to stand up to
Oh,
them.
they haven't. Don't you understand anything? Everybody pays, or they don't do business, and that is a fact of life. But at least with Steve Harper, you know nobody else is going to bother you.
What do you mean, love?
I mean, we're already signed up with Steve Harper. And if you hadn't run off to the police without telling me, he'd have sorted those other blokes out by now.
Elaine, when did you sign up with Harper?
A week after we started. He popped into the office, you were out in the van. Said he had an arrangement with all the local businesses, and if we'd like to join in, he'd guarantee that nobody'd give us any trouble.
Did he threaten you?
No. He just gave me his card. Said I should ask people about him, and when I'd made up my mind, I could just give him a ring.
Very civilised.
I don't care what you think. We have to look out for ourselves because we have put all our money into this business, and if it goes down, we lose everything. The house, the lot.
Why should we have to pay out money to a crook like Harper? Listen, love.
No, you listen to me. It is the real world out there. It is not a game of cops and robbers, and people like Steve Harper, they know that. And if we have to pay him to keep our business safe, that is what I'm going to do.
But the police...
What good have they done this morning? Look. They don't care anything about us. All they want's an arrest, and after that we're on our own. Well, I'm not going to let you chuck everything away just so that you can help them.
Vince.
If I'd have known...
You can still give us a description of the attackers.
Sorry. Didn't see them that well.
Gov, came in a couple of minutes ago.
Stephen Harper.
That's right. Inspector Deacon, isn't it?
Mind telling me what you're doing here?
Not at all. I heard someone I know had had an accident.
Wouldn't be Vince Marriott by any chance, would it?
As a matter of fact. How is he?
For a stomach wound, it's had a very bad effect on his memory. But I don't suppose that's any surprise to you, is it?
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
No? Well, let me try and make myself clearer. What do you know about two blokes going around on a motorcycle offering protection?
Protection?
Don't play games, Mr. Harper. No, I know they're not your men. So who are they?
Just suppose someone had started to give me a small local problem. That's not going to interest you, is it? As long as it's settled.
Wrong. The days when we let people like you settle things in private have long gone. Nowadays, we go after everybody, no matter who started it.
Well, that does seem a little harsh. I mean, I have obligations. When a friend gets hurt, they look to me to put things right.
Well, maybe they ought to stop doing that before they find themselves in more trouble than they started with. Remember. Jim?
Don! Fancy a pint?
Nah, not tonight, John, no thanks.
Just heard about the verdict in the Jimmy Smith case.
Yeah. Bad news travels fast, right?
Yeah. Come on, one pint's not gonna kill you.
I'm not in the mood. Another time, yeah.
All right, take it easy, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
There you go. 10:16 to 10:21. Visit by DS Beech. There's my note. 10:19. Called away to another prisoner.
So Don had 2 or 3 minutes alone with Smith. So he could have said anything off the record, right?
Well, he could have done, but it was only a couple of minutes.
Did Don know you made a note of his visit? Or did he think you kept it unofficial?
Oh, he knew all right. When it comes to me and him, everything goes by the book.
What, he didn't say anything?
No. Listen, Jeff, what's this all about? The Smith case is over. Why are you going into all this?
I'm not sure yet. Something's not right. Thanks, Matt.
Well, don't thank me. I haven't told you anything.
Private party. Really? Well, tell Jimmy I'm very sorry to interrupt, but I want to work with him out here now in private, okay? Stay there. I hope you're not in there celebrating with anyone you shouldn't be.
Don't tell me you're going to pull another raid. You did well today. I was well pleased.
I'm glad to hear it. But you might want to keep a bit of a low profile for a while. I got attention over this, Jimmy. And next time you might be on your own.
Don't tell me you got your wrist slapped. Oh, dearie me. No pain, no gain. Isn't that what they say? Still not cheap, Don.
Jimmy, don't mess me about. 20 grand instead of 10 years inside now, that's a bargain.
I know it is. And I always value my friends. Here you go. Why don't you come inside, have a drink, keep the party going?
Nah, I've got things to do.
You sure? Yeah, I've got to be going myself. I promised Maria a nice meal, soft music. I've got 19 weeks to catch up on.
Yeah. Take care.
Yeah, look after yourself. Oi. Don't work too hard.
Jimmy, where you hit?
On my leg. Look, you shouldn't be here. I'll be all right.
What about your man?
Oh, don't worry. He'll be all right. Don't worry about him. Just have it on your toes. Go on, go on.
I'm dead.
My leg. Don't touch my leg.